Hey everybody, this is Jurikos, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VI. Last time, we saved the world. Yep, we brought an end to Kefka, and completed the original story. But, since we're playing the advanced version, there is more to the game. We actually got to save our game after the credits rolled, and we've now got some extras here. We've of course got the Bestiary, which if you select it, lets you pick your file to load, so we can see all the enemies from that. And extra also has music player. Yep, you can go in here, you can pick any of the songs. If we want to go in, let's just pick a random one. How about Kefka's music? And yeah, when you listen, you can actually see an interesting little equalizer on the left, which I find kind of fun and neat, but it wears off kind of quickly. Anyway, let's go back into the game, because not just extras, but we actually have some more bonus content. So it puts you back on the airship with just Setzer. I'm going to... Let's get my core group. Let's see. Sure, Terra, Locke, Edgar, and Sabin. I think that's... Yeah, that's my core group there. Do y'all still have all your equipment? You do. Perfect. So... yeah, I think this is a good group to go with. It's time to search for some other espers. Now, first thing first, we want to head to Miranda. You may remember I commented on an NPC in the city who is new to the Game Boy Advance and Onward version. This guy. Talking about Cactuars. Because I've been hunting the little varmints last time I was on desert. All of a sudden, a huge one attacked me. Monster that size has to have some good treasure. I'd bet my right eye on it. So what we need to do is go in the desert and fight at least 10 Cactuars. And then we will encounter something special by stepping right here. So I'm going to go ahead and fight a bunch of Cactuars, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, and that is our 10th Cactuar. That being said, we want to head down into here. And we fight Gigantuar. First and foremost, get a cure on her. I am going to have Sabin do his blitzes. Terra, you do not have re-raise yet. So, okay. Edgar, start casting re-raise on people. And Terra, you're going to be healing. Locke, you also cast re-raise. Yeah, he has a bad habit of using Thousand Needles lots of times. Okay. Bye, Terra. I probably want to get some heals off here before I bring her back. Well, at least these three all have re-raise on them. I could have Sabin help with the healing, but I'd rather him just do as much damage as quickly as possible. You cast a rise on her, and then we'll re-raise her as well. This guy, pretty much his only attack is Thousand Needles, and he'll use it multiple times each turn. He also has the same evasion and high defense as the regular Cactuars, so good luck hitting him if you're not using surefire attacks. And, ooh. Oh, poor Sabin. But he's back. Let's get a fresh re-raise on. And he's dead again. Oh, here we go. Yeah, he'll use 1,000 needles 10 times when you beat him. This is why we wanted re-raise, because it was pretty much a guarantee he was going to kill our party off. Yep, Edgar's back. And you're going to kill Locke again. But we did it! We managed to beat Gigantuar. Yeah, he does a lot of damage. You're really best fighting him once you have re-raise. But for beating him, we get... Look! Magicite! The Gigantuar Magicite. A brand new Esper. And, ooh, you guys are hurting. Took a lot of damage there. Heal up. Let's take a look. It teaches Teleport, Vanish, and Hystega. So, all spells we already have, but just new ways to learn them. And his attack does 1,000 needles. Damage all enemies. Or sometimes. Yeah, sometimes he can do a different attack. How are you getting along on Phoenix? It's going to take a while. Let's switch you to Gigantuar, and I'll show that off in the next battle that we get into. Now, the next place we want to go is head to Nikea. Head up here to the end of the Serpent Trench. And you know what? Before I go into the city, I am going to save after that crazy battle. There we go. And this was another one of the guys who was new to the advanced version. Hey, you were with the Returners, right? Me too. I thought everyone else had been wiped out. I don't know if there's anything I can do for you now, but I did hear something you might be interested to know. Apparently, 4 Espers escaped from that Magitech research facility not long before you guys snuck in there. There's no way of knowing if they're still alive, but if you can find them, I bet they would lend you their power. Well, we found one of them, beat him into the ground, and yeah, he's now lending us his power. Let's stay at the inn to fully heal up all of our MP. Not that we really need it, but hey, it doesn't hurt. And since we're here in Nikea, we should... Let's take the ferry. We haven't done that since we went with Edgar to try and, get back to Figaro. Come on, kid, get out of the way. So, let's see what happens when we come down here. There we go. I was like, what's the quickest way to get back on the ship? Yeah, let's hop aboard. And as we set out to sea, I'm sure we'll have a nice, peaceful, quiet trip. Nothing crazy is gonna happen. Huh? Why'd we stop? That's not a good noise. What's going on? Is that some kind of sea monster? Oh no! We're gonna be pulled under! And we get in a fight with Leviathan. So let's... Okay, Locke, you're gonna just be on cure duty, because he does a lot of damage. In fact, Tara, you spam... Oh, I equipped Gigantuar on you. You have dual cast, so you can't use summons. We can't show him off. Well, we'll show him off next battle. Locke, you're basically just gonna be doing cures. This guy is actually an interesting addition because you may remember I mentioned before that Mog could only get his water dance in the world of balance. But, that's gonna kill people off. If you bring Mog to this battle in this version of the game, you can get the water dance in the world of Ruin. So, interesting they added one extra way to get it. And you're probably going to counter this, aren't you? Okay, at least with Entangle instead of El Nino. And Edgar's about to die. Well, let's see. Terra, you are taking very, very little damage thanks to Minerva Bustier. Let's toss a Thundaga out on you after we cure you. Let's see how much damage that does. I'm just going to have Terra solo this fight. This ought to be interesting. Yep, heal up. Unfortunately, she is slowed, but nothing I can really do about that. Yeah, that's good damage, and for less than the cost of Flare. Oh, I would... Actually, let's see if I can heal the slow status, and hopefully he won't put Entangle on me again. Yeah, I could bring them back, but the amount of damage they take, they're just gonna keep dying. And he attacks so many times with multi-targets. Yes, get rid of that. In fact, I might want to put haste on you next turn. There we go. And in fact, let's show off. Let's do Thundaga, and then I think, did you learn Quick? You have not learned Quick. Let's just keep you healed up. Thundaga and Kiraga. A little bit of a slugging match here, but we'll take him out in time. Oh, please don't kill me with that. Oh, good. Yeah, I think I'm basically just going to do Thundaga and Kiraga. This is going to be kind of a boring fight, but hey, we're going to get him taken care of. Nope, not Thundara. Oh, at least she's not slowed. That's something. Hey, there we go! We beat him. So, yeah, basically this fight is just all about absorbing or decreasing your water damage. And, ooh, got a bunch of gil from it. For beating him, we're all wiped out on deck. Poor Locke, he's probably seasick too, to top everything off. Is everyone alright? Oh, look, it turned to Magicite. Obtained Leviathan Magicite. So, you know what? You, unfortunately, didn't get to show off Cactuar. Let's, not Leviathan, Phoenix. We'll put you back on that. Let's bring you guys back to life. And I definitely want to get some MP back. How are you doing on Crusader? Yeah, it'll be a while. You get to learn Vanish with Cactuar. And Edgar, you can do Leviathan. Tidal Wave deluges enemies with a giant wave. And it teaches a new spell, Flood. Traps enemies in a violent, damaging stream of water. This spell was not in the game before. Kinda neat. So, we have managed to arrive in South Figaro, but our airship's back in Nicaea. So, let's sail back over there. Thankfully, you cannot get in a fight with Leviathan again. So, this was indeed the last chance to get Mog's Water Rondo spell. Not spell, dance. But it's now a safe journey back, so that's something. Okay. Let's heal up, and then we're going to head to another city. Let's see. The inn is back up here, isn't it? Yeah. How are we doing? We're doing really good on money. So, Kefka's Tower, you'll get a lot of money from enemies there. The fastest way to grind money is still the Cactuar Desert, since both Slagworms and Cactuars give you 10,000 gil per battle. And with a drill or Phantom Rush, you kill the Cactuars in one turn. But you want a lot of money. You may already be remembering why. Because I mentioned it many episodes ago. We're heading to Jadur. So, head inside. And we want to go up here for the third NPC with this interesting hair who has been added for the Game Boy Advance. I heard they're going to put a rare sword up for auction. I can't decide if I should bid or not. Well, let's go inside. Today's featured auction is just about to start. Come on, let it be the first item. What do we got? Okay, here's our next item up for bid. Oh, okay. This is a new item in the World of Ruin. It's not the one we were looking for, but it's interesting. A 1/1200th scale airship. Yeah, it's actually based off the blackjack. Do I hear 5,000 gil? 7,000 gil. Come on now, don't be shy. You know what? I got lots of money. Let's bid 10,000 gil. 20,000 gil. I want a model airship. Let's keep it on our current airship. 40,000 gil, sure. Think we're gonna get it? Uh-oh. Daddy, I want that, please. No, you don't. Now pipe down. I want it, I want it. Buy it, Daddy, please. Pretty please. 50,000 gil. Come on now, don't be shy. Nope, I want it. 60,000 gil. 1 million gil. What? 1 million gil? Sold to this lucky bidder. Take it away, please. Yay! Thanks, Dad. Yahoo! Alright, but just this once, and don't tell your mother. So, well, we have our little treat for the day. Let's go home. Yahoo! Yippee! Much like the Talcobo, robotic chocobo thing, you cannot win that. It's here just for a silly scene. So let's head out and let's try this again. Something new this time. Alright, it's a chest. Inside, a hero's ring. Well, you can get more hero's rings this way. In fact, this is probably the easiest way to get them. I don't really need one, but if you want one, you can pay 50,000 gil and get one. Nah, I don't really need it. So, yeah, there's new stuff all throughout the World of Ruin. Also, if you never got the Golem or Zona Seeker Magicites, you can get them now. They're still in the pool of items that can come up for auction. Alright, give me something new. What do we got? Bah. I'll jump ahead to the next time we get something new. Oh, I completely forgot about this one, actually. You're not going to believe this one. A fully robotic imp. The peak of high technology. Do I hear 5 gil? Yeah, this one starts out cheap. 10, 50, 500. Yeah, it starts ramping up quick, though. Come on now. Don't be shy. Sure, 5,000. Why not? I think I want this one. Uh-oh, here. You know what this means. Daddy, I want it, please. No, you don't. Now pipe down. Up to 10,000. I want it. I want it. Buy it, Daddy. Please. Pretty please. Up to 20,000 gil now. Ooh, it's not quite as cheap as we thought. Come on now. Don't be shy. Let's bid 30,000. Do I hear any more bids? 1 million gil again. Yeah, as you probably expected since the child started talking, this is another one you cannot win. Sold to this lucky bidder. Take it away, please. Yay! Thanks, Dad! Yahoo! Oh, alright, but just this once, and again, don't tell your mother. So he gets to take the robotic imp. Well, we have our little treat for today. Let's go home. Yeah, you can't get this one. Oh! And he falls! It cracks me up. That's all for today. I still have another item I want to find though, so let's see if we can't find that. Okay, this is the one we wanted. I showed this off before, Excalibur. This is the legendary sword that the guy was talking about. Ooh, we got a high bid right off the bat. You know what? We have lots of money this time. We can afford it. Let's bid on it. This is the most expensive thing you will ever spend gil on in the game. Now let's bid 400,000. Yeah, that girl wants it, but you know what? No, we want it for 500,000 gil. Sold to this lucky bidder. Take it away, please. We get Excalibur. So let's take a look at that. That is an actual weapon. Legendary Holy Sword. ... question mark. Terra, Locke, Edgar, and Celis can equip it. But look at its attack. It has 1 attack. It's a knockoff. It's not the Excalibur. It's the Excalibur. And in fact, actually, do we have an Excalibur? I feel like, yes, we do. We have the Excalibur. So this is a new item in Game Boy Advance version. I don't think you say anything new to it. Oh, you do? Excalibur? Yes, that is indeed a rare blade. Apparently, someone's been making off with rare swords from the Coliseum. You'd best keep an eye out. Tells you where we need to go next. But I'm going to take just a quick moment and fly back to Miranda and Nikea, because I don't remember if those new NPCs say something new now that we have their espers, that we've made progress. So, let's talk to you. You defeated that huge Gigantuar? Nice work! That was totally worth the, detour in our trip. Well, let's go to Nikea. I think it's less likely you'll say it because you weren't specifically talking about Leviathan. Although it is interesting they put him in Nikea to flag you down, knowing that that's a place where you can encounter one of the 4 espers. Yeah, you say the same thing. So, we found 2 of them, and I have a feeling we're about to find the 3rd. So we heard somebody is stealing rare swords at the Coliseum. Let's head up there. Also, interesting point to note that I didn't realize until I was much older, the Coliseum is called the Dragon's Neck Coliseum, and I never really understood why. Look at the world map. It kind of looks like this continent is kind of shaped like a dragon-ish, with the head being up here at the top. Kind of, this is the jaws. So, it's neat. Let's head into, it should be the Dragon's Cheek Coliseum, but yeah, whatever. Now, you know what? Before anything else, I'm going to save my game, because we are now down to just 37,000 gil. We spent 500,000 on that sword. And with pleasure, let's grab the Excalibur and wager it. And we fight an onion dasher? You know what? Luck, you handle this battle for me. Especially because if you get a physical attack... Okay, yeah. Hit him hard, take him out. I think... Are you berserked? I forget what red is. And there we go! Instant killed him. And we get a merit award. I'll show that off in a minute. But first... Hey, that's quite a rare sword you've got there. I think I'll take that sword for my own. And we get in a battle with Gilgamesh. The saddest thing about this is that they don't play Battle on the Big Bridge. as his theme song. That would be just so awesome if they did. I'm gonna cast... Actually, wait. No, yeah. Let's cast Flare on you. Locke will be on heal duty. Oh, he hits hard. He's gonna buff himself a bit. Edgar... You know what? Just to be safe, we're doing some healing. Not a rise. Let's toss some re-raises on people. How much damage is Flare gonna do? Come on, show me big numbers. 4,500. Yeah, that's not bad. It's probably her single best non-elemental attack she can do. Alright, yeah, toss some cures out there. Keep everybody topped off. Yeah, you toss a couple more flares. Phantom Rush. Beat him up. And in fact... ooh. Let's just get the single cure on Sabin. Top him off. At least he's gonna bring himself back to life if he dies. Edgar, toss another re-raise out. How about Unlock? And Terra's taking a few hits, but not too bad. Let's just keep up the damage and we should have him down in no time. Seriously, I really wish they'd included the song. It appears I misjudged your strength. We did it! He's, oddly enough, the easiest of the three of these Espers. He doesn't do that much damage, he goes down pretty quickly. But we've managed to defeat him, and we get a Genji Helm. So 2 nice pieces of equipment there. I shall lend you my strength. And he is an Esper. We get the Gilgamesh Magicite. And I totally didn't show off my Espers. Well, you know what? How are you doing on... Oh, wrong one. Ragnarok. You're almost there. But I think... Ooh, question marks. Summons a legendary swordsman. He teaches the quick spell as well, which... Was that Raiden? Yes, another way to learn quick. But he also teaches a brand new spell, Valor. Increases the damage dealt by each ally's next physical attack. It triples their next attack. It can be useful. It's another new spell that wasn't in the game before. But I think, before I go any further, let's just head outside and go fight some enemies and show off these 3 Espers, shall we? Come on, let's get in a random battle. And Marcosius. First thing first, Gilgamesh. He has 4 different attacks. Excalibur is one of them. So he grabs that sword. And it does some pretty good holy damage. Let's get in another battle, and we'll show off all these Espers real quick. Because they're just kind of neat. You know what? Let's show off Gigantuar. 1,000 needles. And we'll also need to show off Leviathan. Yep, he does 1,000 damage to the enemy. But Gigantuar has a chance to use a different attack. I'll see if I can't trigger that and show it. Tidal Wave. More good damage taken out. So we've seen Gigantuar's basic attack, and we've seen one of Gilgamesh's. I'm going to get in some fights and just keep using the Espers until I can show off the different attacks. And I'll cut to those battles. Come on. Come on, game. Give me a battle. Oh, Enkidu! Or Enkidu. It is, instead of grabbing one of the swords, he calls on his friend Enkidu, who comes in to do a big attack. Oh, big damage for that guy. Not bad. And Gilgamesh actually has 2 more attacks. We'll show them off as well. Ooh, 10,000 needles, question mark. Gigantuar comes out instead of Cactuar and does 10,000 damage. Well, 99.99. So yeah, that is Cactuar's other attack, which it has, I forget the amount of chance it has, but a low chance of triggering. But we still got 2 Gilgamesh attacks to see. Oh, here we go! Excalibur. This has a low chance of occurring, but he will grab the imitation Excalibur instead. And when he attacks, it does 1 damage. Yep. Super weak. If Excalibur triggers, he only does a single damage, and you basically just wasted 99 MP. Thankfully, it's a low chance to occur. But we still got 1 more Gilgamesh attack to see. Come on, game. Let me show it off, please. There we go! Masamune, the 4th and final one. The swords appear, he grabs the middle one, and he comes out for some big damage. So yeah, Enkidu is probably the most powerful one, because he's grabbing all 3 swords. Excalibur is obviously the weakest, but the other 2 are pretty good. And I actually just stayed at the end, so I'm doing good here as far as healing goes. Oops. However, I want to save because, whoops, nope, save on the file. While we're here, I'm going to take a moment and I'm going to, well, first let's show off the 2 items we got for fighting him. First is the Merit Award. Badge awarded in honor of great achievements. Allows the wearer to equip any weapon or armor. So everyone, except for Umaro, can equip this. And Go-Go, for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but they can't. Equip this on, well, let's see, for example, Sabin can only equip claws as his basic weapon. Let's give him the Merit Award. And now he can equip the Ragnarok, the Genji gear, all sorts of stuff. In fact, he can equip everything. Kind of interesting. I don't really care for it for the most part. But, you know, you can use it if you want. Let's see. The other thing was a Genji helm, which I think did we already have one of? Yeah, we already had one of. So, we just got another one. Let's see, make sure everybody's, no. You do not equip the Ragnarok yet. Sure, you can have this in Tetsuken. You do not equip the Ragnarok either. Give you the Radiant Lance. The reason I don't want to equip the Ragnarok is because we are going to wager the Ragnarok in a battle. Now, I went and saved because I don't want to lose this. But, where's my Ragnarok? Wager it against Daedalus. Let's give Edgar a chance. Let's see what happens, shall we? Preemptive strike. Debilitator. Okay. Sure. Weak against water. That does not help. And he uses Flare. Noise Blaster? Sure, let's confuse him. That might work in our favor if he casts Flare on himself. And he just physical attacks. What are you doing now, Edgar? Regen. That's not gonna work fast enough. And instant kill. And I lose the Ragnarok. So I'm gonna reload the save, and we're gonna try going at this a little differently. Alright. I've got it set up now. I've decided Terra's the one who's going to take a shot at fighting him. I've given her the Reflect Ring and the Safety Bit. Reflect will, well, bounce Flare back at the enemy, and Safety Bit will stop Blaster from one-shot killing us. I've also given her a Flame Shield because he has a chance to use Flare Star, which does big fire damage. And I did the Zentetsuken. because it has a chance to auto-kill enemies, but unlike things like the Wing Edge or such, undead enemies will not just come back to life when killed with a Zantetsuken. So we might be able to kill him in one hit. And there we go, Flare Star right off the bat. So I'm glad I got that Flame Shield on. And she's not going to be doing much damage with her physical attack, but it has a chance to instant kill him. So let's just... This is going to be kind of a boring fight, but let's speed it up and see what she does. And hopefully we can take him out quickly. Well, the Zantetsuken never triggered its instant kill, but we managed to defeat him after Terra almost killed herself using Quake. But we get the Lightbringer, which let's show off this thing. Is that at the end? Yep, here we go. Legendary Sword of the Hemens. Randomly cast Holy. Terra, Locke, Edgar, and Celis can equip it. Ups your strength, speed, stamina, and magic all by 7, evasion and magic evasion by 50, and its attack is the max of 255. That's incredible. So you know what? You earned it, Terra. You get to equip it. Plus, hey, it boosts your magic, so can't complain about that. Let's see. You guys, do you have the best? Yeah, that's the best weapon you've got. I think that's probably the best I want for that. I should actually... Oh. Did you... I unequipped your Master Scroll. Let's give that back to you. And I'm going to give you back your Gold Hairpin and your Soul of Thamasa. Because you don't need that other stuff now. And I think I'm going to take a little bit of time, get some money, and stock up on tents, Phoenix Downs, and items like that. Because we're about to tackle the hardest challenge in the entire game. So I'll see you in just a second. Okay, I've got everything set up, geared up my party. I do want to make one note of something I looked up while I was gearing up because I wanted to remember. I want to specifically talk about that merit award that we got. Because I was taken a little off guard with who can equip it, because obviously you can't equip it on Umaru, because you can't actually change his equipment. But you'll notice Gao and Gogo are not on the list, and I remember them being there. The reason for this is because of a little strategy used in the Super Nintendo version called Wind God Gao. What this would do is you would equip the Merit Award and the Master Scroll, or Offering, as it was called on Gao, and then you would give him the Kazekiri, or Tempest, as it was known then. So every time Gao did a physical attack, he had a chance of doing the wind attack on all enemies. And that wind attack was not diluted by the Master Scroll. Then you'd have him do the Stray Cat Rage. It would either do a normal physical attack, or it would do Cat Scratch, which was a physical attack, but a much more powerful one. And that powerful increase affected the wind attack too. So with the Offering, or Master Scroll, he would be guaranteed every turn to attack 4 times, potentially doing the wind attack on every enemy. It was broken. As his levels increased, he would be doing max damage on every enemy, unless they're resistant to wind, and most enemies weren't. So when they released the game on PlayStation, they actually patched it so that Gao couldn't equip it. But Gogo still could. And Gogo could mimic the Rage, so it was only sort of fixed. Then every version afterwards, Gao and Gogo both cannot equip the Merited Award. So that's the whole reason behind that. But there's one other item we want to take a look at. That stone tablet we got for defeating all 8 of the dragons. I shall await you at the Dragon's Horn. When you may remember, I commented about how the continent in the northwest kind of looks like a dragon. And where would the horn be? The horn would be at the top of the head. This little island here is where we're going next time. We're going to tackle the hardest dungeon in the game. I hope you're ready. If you've enjoyed this episode, make sure to click like and hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys next time.